Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Catch, and I'm back to do some playing with the fall fodder leaves. I'm just having too much fun, can you tell? I kind of am in the mood just to play for a while. After doing, a couple journals, I tend to just get a little burnout, and then I just need to do something else for a few days, and then I'm back at it. But anyways, Carol Laws and I are going to collaborate and do a journal together using the Christmas 1933 that I just showed you guys yesterday. So that'll be coming up, but she's out of town right now, so I'm going to wait till she gets back before I get started. I don't even know what I want to do anyway as far as a cover or anything, so it was perfect for me to have a little respite. So while I'm doing not a journal, I'm going to just kind of do some different activities, and I don't even know what all of them will be, but I today was playing around with this whole thing. So what I did to make those is, oh, I gotta show you guys something. Hold on just a minute, I'll go get it. Okay, I'm back. So this weekend we went over to our friend's house. Aiden went. Theron couldn't go because he had to work, but we made these cute little pumpkins, and you may have seen them before. They're made with using a toilet paper roll. You just take a full roll of toilet paper and wind it, quite a bit. Wind it back up all sloppy and messy so that it gives you some like poofiness, And then take a piece of fabric. You have to make sure it'll be big enough to go all the way into the center of the toilet paper tube. And then like we added cork, all kinds of little decorations, leaves, pipe cleaners, eyelash trim. These are little felt acorns. And my husband did one. And he used a stick, stuck down in the hole to look like a stem. Some more of the felted acorns, leaves, pipe cleaners, these little doodads here. I thought it was hilarious. He picked, this cabiny, there's bears and moose, but it cracked me up that he did one with us, because the other guys were like, how about no? But he does like to, if we make, when the kids were growing up and stuff, if we made Valentine's cookies or any of those kind of things, he always got in on that. He likes doing that kind of stuff. Anyway, this is another one I made with little, I don't know what these are. They're like in the floral department, some leaves, just some fabric tied around a stick. And they get kind of wonky and stuff, but I mean, pumpkins are like that. So I don't know. Those were just super fun, and I thought it was a fun idea. I've seen them, but I've just never made them before. So that was really fun. So that was a total sidetracked moment, and sorry about that. But I thought you guys might want to see those. I think probably by the time you see this, I will have posted a, whatchamacallit, picture on Instagram. But I know some people aren't on Instagram and stuff, so that's what we did this weekend. It was very fun, and it was fun to sit around and chit chat. We sat around their little outdoor fire, and because it was a little bit cooler on Saturday for us. So what I'm doing, you're probably like, yeah, whatever, lady. I'm just going to kind of stamp all over this. And this one I did use some acrylic paints and stuff, but I think I'm just going to stick with the Distress Oxides. This one's Rusty Hinge. That way I can spritz it a little and get some of the oxidization, however you're supposed to say that word, going. It's one of those kind of words. But anyway, I'm just taking all different whatever stamps. It doesn't even matter. And you know why it doesn't matter? Because when you cut them up, you end up cutting a lot of stuff off. You don't even know what some of the things are. But it just gives it a cool, textural sort of, I don't know. I think they're fun. And you could do them any colors. I'm choosing, because I'm doing the fall thing, to do them in more browns and blacks and that kind of rusty color and stuff like that. But you could definitely do super colorful ones. Would be fun. I already did the, what do you call it? The doodle fall fodder that are, bright colors and things like that. I used a lot of the bright Posca pins. So this time I wanted to do a different kind of colorway than I did last year, just so, you know, you guys have some options and things like that. This one's really easy because you could also just take things you might have around the house that will make a mark. It's mark making again. We're basically mark making again. Sort of like we did for the tags. That same kind of a concept. But this time we're using, you know, more neutral colors. Sorry, sometimes when I'm in the midst of this, I struggle with words. They just don't come to my brain when I'm thinking about what thing I want to use next. So I know it's probably like trying to listen to, I don't know what, but incoherent babbling, basically. But yeah, it's just kind of fun. I don't know, just making marks all over it. And then, you know, you can do the mushrooms or the leaves or whatever. And then this was just scrap that was left. I didn't even use the stencil. I just cut out a funny little mushroom. So you don't have to, if you don't have these stencils, then, you know, you can do other things. It's just, I have them, and I know some of you have them, and I want to use them so that you can see different ways to use them, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And this one's super easy because you could just make marks on anything. Oh, and this paper was coffee dyed. It's a little bit thicker, probably 65-pound cardstock that was coffee dyed first, because you can see like this big mark. But then I watercolored with metallics in copper and gold and all that. So yeah, that is another thing. I like using these little mushrooms on this because then, like, where is it? There's one of them that you can kind of see the mushroom. You can see the mushroom right there, which is a fall thing or woodland thing. Who is it? Oh, Carol just did that woodland sort of themed. Oh, I forgot I have black soot. I keep forgetting about that. The woodland themed journal, and you know, this kind of thing would go well in there. It doesn't have to just be for fall. You could use it in, you know, all kinds of different types of journals in any colorway that you want. Wow, that one's like, it's brand new. It's like really got a lot of color in it. That's fun. Oh, and check out Mitzie, my friend Mitzie, and I will leave a link to her channel in the description box. She just did a little journal, and she did a flip through of it. It was an autumn journal using my autumn kit, but then right now she's working on, she did a mini for the autumn journal, and it's a really cool journal that doesn't require, you don't have to sew to, why do I keep picking that? I don't want that. It's a no-sew journal, but she's making one using the snowman kit, the Frosty Volume 2 that I just put out. So definitely go over and check her out because it's very cool how you do that binding on that. And she just started it, so she hasn't gotten very far, but I think it's going to be pretty neat. This is antique linen. I thought it might be fun to, I don't want to get it dirty though. But yeah, anyways, you're just making marks however you want. If you want to do a more, like, you know, I'm just doing it all over however. But you could be more methodical about it and get some different looks. And I'm just doing little sections at a time. You can see that's where those other leaves were, because I don't feel like I need to do the entire sheet of paper necessarily. I mean, eventually I might just do the whole thing, but I just kind of want to show you guys what I did, and then you can do your own thing however you want. So yeah, if you guys want to have a day where we make some of those pumpkins, if that's something that interests you. If not, you know, no worries. We don't have to do that. But they are kind of fun, and it's something different to do. This is Vintage Photo Distress Oxide Spray. So these will oxidize. And like I said, you can do it super bright and colorful if you like that better. You do not have to do the neutrals. I just like them for fall. And when you spritz it, because it's Distress Oxide, it's going to move around. All right, so I'm going to get that dry and I will be back. Okay, that's dry. So then obviously what I did is I just put my stencil down. I think I will do one of these. I like the leaves, and we're going to make something using the leaves, but I just want to show you. Not that you can't figure this out, but just showing you what I did. Oh, I kind of want that mushroom, huh? It's cute. I know I'm kind of wasting some, but like I said, what I do is a lot of times I make mushrooms out of the little bits that are left over. And these stencils are, there's 2 sets, and each set comes with a 2-pack of stencils like this. And I don't remember which ones go together, but anyway, I'll kind of show you. It shows pictures of them in my Etsy shop. So that's them. Oh, and this is another good one to use to get the little bits and pieces like this. We'll make an acorn too while we're at it. So what kind of things are you guys making? Are you doing anything fun for fall? Or are you just moving on to Christmas? I know I will be doing that. I'm just really struggling. I am not ready for Christmas this year at all. I mean, not that I'm ever real great at it, but I just feel like I am kicking and screaming into it for some reason. I want to do some other stuff. I don't feel like doing Christmas. I know, that's awful. It's not anything against Christmas. I just sometimes get, you know, I want to do something else. You can't help what you do or don't feel like doing, honestly. It's just sort of the way it goes. But yeah, I could stay in fall for about 6 months, I think. Just do fun fall stuff. I don't know. It's my favorite colors and everything in fall, other than I'm not crazy about orange. But I do like a dusty, rusty kind of color. Rusty orange. See, these are cute. And you could make fall cards, Thanksgiving cards. Which would be fun. And you could add things to these. It would also be fun to put like just random little strips of paper, dictionary page, whatever, little bits on there, and then stamp and do, you know, little Posca pins, whatever, just to give yourself some fun designs and interest on them. You don't have to just stamp. You could do loads of different things. I do like this little acorn. It's cute. I mean, it's actually big for an acorn, but it's just fall fodder so that you can do collages or cards or whatever. I also have Christmas fodder. I should probably get those out and think of some projects to do with those, but you could do them the exact same way. You could do them with reds and greens, or if you like blues and golds and silvers and all that kind of thing, or whatever colors, pinks, because I know a lot of people do like pink Christmas type things. I mean, you don't have to do them like I do them. Just a jumping off point, right? Like I always say, just throwing the ideas out. Some of them might strike you as something you want to do. Other things might be like, not so much. So, yeah. All right, we're going to ink those bits. I love this one. I don't know why. I know you guys are probably like, yeah, because you did that last time. I love the shape of this, like gourd or funny pumpkin, you know? And then this one, I'm going to stamp again with like a cross hatching just because. And some of it you won't see really great, but actually maybe I'll use, I don't want to use Distress Oxide for that. I'll use my regular VersaFine, and this is an old Stampin' Up! Stamp. But it's got the crisscross. I did not need that much. What was I thinking? I just want to make sure I get the whole thing. So that'll give you, you know, kind of like acorns are with their little design on the cap. Where's my, I'm going to try to use up this art glitter glue. Let's get, just going to put a little glue right here. You could do it on a completely different color paper, like if you did a couple of different sheets in different colorways. But I kind of like the neutralness of it. That's fun. All right, so now we're going to make like a journaling card, just so you can see maybe how you could use them. But you could apply this, of course, to a regular, what do you call it, greeting card, or they would be fun for gift tags. Like if you did some Christmas ones and you did gift tags. Where did I put? Oh, it's right here. Right in front of my nose. So I just have some book page here, and I'm going to ink around that. I put these all away. I'm going to use Scorched Timber, but you can use whatever color. This is going to be a lot like we did I saw it in Somerset Studio Magazine not too long ago with the leaves. It's going to be very similar to that as far as the end look, but they're just kind of fun to make. And I'm just going to go around the edge of this. This is watercolor paper, but I like the thickness and how white, stark white it is. It's not going to be for long with my gross fingers, but I think I actually might. Do I want to clip the corners on those to make them rounded just a little bit? I know, I just inked. I'll have to ink again on the corners. My husband and I went this weekend and got a new sofa. We won't get it for a long time because nothing's ever in stock anymore. You have to order stuff and then it takes like 8 weeks. But anyway, it'll be nice because ours we've had for, I don't know, 16, like, I don't know, 9 years, I think. Anyway, it's just getting beat up like they do with, you know, the kids growing up and whatever. So I'm doing this again where I'm poking the hole in the leaf. I don't know how well you can see that. Rather than burning a hole, but you could totally burn holes too with like an incense stick. And you can get, I guess, plain incense sticks that don't smell as much and all that. This is just way easier in my opinion. I don't have to deal with any fire in my craft room, which makes me very happy. And then I take my Stabilo All and I kind of go in there, color those white edges of the paper. Oopsie, it's all right, it'll be fine. And then we take a water pen. Kind of move that color around a little. As little or as much as you like. And then when you take a white Posca pen, when it's wet and just kind of touch in there, that kind of spreads out too. And it gives you that look of like you burnt the hole, or it has a burnt hole with the ash and all. That'll make it spread more. And then this I will glue down. If I can find the glue. It's an okay day. It's all cloudy today, but that's fine. I walked this morning and it was actually very nice because it wasn't cold, but it was good temperature for walking. That is sort of my rebooting time when I go walk. I never realized how that kind of just lets me get myself together for the day. Makes my brain happy, which is always a good thing. And I just have this really beat up. I kind of want something with it. Or maybe I'll put that on and I'll put something else. I like to put the safety pins in a piece of fabric and put on those. I mean, this is very much like what we already did for Somerset Studio Magazine, but I like it, so I'm doing it again. Like we do with things we like. If I can get this to tear. My daughter's still kind of coughing from the cold she got, but she didn't have COVID. She just got a cold. She's like I am when she starts coughing. It's like, takes a while. I mean, I think it takes a while with everybody, obviously, but oh, I don't want that color. I want like a lighter or something. Book page, or I have, oh, some of this would be good. This is security envelope inside. They all have different designs and colors and all that jazz. My hubby's birthday's coming. Be celebrating that. I want to make him a German chocolate cake, but I don't really want it around the house. We're going out to dinner with the kids and mother-in-law and all that. So, like, we won't be having a dinner here where the kids can eat some cake, too. He loves German chocolate cake, though. I have a horrible sweet tooth. I'm trying to break myself of that, but I don't think it's possible, honestly. I just try to keep it down to a dull roar. Just don't buy stuff when the kids aren't here and stuff like that. But birthdays, it's a little bit tricky. There we go. There's a rusty one. I don't think I need the whole, maybe I'll just have the H for whatever reason. Because why not? I should have got an F, huh, for fall. Oh well. It's just fun to have a piece of fabric with one of these old rusty, well, they're not old, they're brand new, but they're rusty pins, safety pins. The only thing is when you rest them, they lose their tip real bad. They're hard to poke into stuff. I'm up to date on my tetanus shot, don't worry. Maybe I'll take a piece of this. Put it back behind there. I think I might want to stitch around it first and then put that on because I can't stitch that with the safety pin. So let's put our leaves on. I'm going to just use my art glitter glue. I just want it to be gone. So I can clean the bottle out. Maybe put something else in the bottle. I need a paper towel so I don't get my gross fingers all over the white. Okay. And then we'll put this one this way. I will stitch around it and then I'll come back. I know, sorry, lots of stopping and starting. Well, if I would have remembered the little toilet paper pumpkins, I wouldn't have had to stop for that. But they're cute and so easy and fun. This way. Oh, we need to back it too so that we can actually like write something on it, right? That will work. Put the lid on this before I stick my paper into it. Not that side. That side's way too much. Way too much. Oops. You know, this kind of paper doesn't rip great because it's all wavy from dyeing it. Still didn't get a good... It rained really good the other day too, so that was nice to get some, because they turned off our sprinklers now. They've been blown out and everything, so we don't have any water for our lawn. So it starts to get a little bit sad. I mean, it's going to get sad anyway because it's going to get cold, but it just... Before it freezes, it's hard to watch it just all turn brown and gross when it's still 70 degrees. Yeah, in Reno, we don't blow out our sprinkler systems like they do here in Idaho, so that was crazy the first year I had to remember to do that. It's good if you can get a company that comes back every year. We had that for quite a while. But then the guy was a neighbor and he passed away during COVID. And it's been hard to find somebody that will keep, you know, just coming back and then they charge you, which, like, send you an email or whatever. And that's great. Because I forget, because I'm a ding-dong. And like I said, we didn't do that in Nevada. Okay, what'd I do? Oh, my goodness. All right, I'm going to go stitch this and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I just stitched around, and like a dingling, I forgot I'm going to put that little piece of fabric right there, and I did the fancy stitch, but I did it up there too. You know, I might actually end up putting it over here, but then they're both in the same spot. Which way does this go? They're in the same side. I think I'll do it like that. I mean, it doesn't really matter. This is just PVA glue. I do get asked about what glue I use a lot. I just bought the PVA glue, but I am liking it a lot. I use art glitter glue, and I use Scotch permanent glue sticks, and I get those on Amazon, and you can buy a 4-pack of them on Amazon. Or I think you can get them at Staples and places like that, as far as I know. I've heard. I just order mine because it's very hit and miss here to find things you need like that. I don't know why, but it is. Probably in Boise it's better, just out where we're at, and I'm not driving into Boise to get glue, so, because that's how I am. All right, this is the finished product, but aren't those fun? And you could do them just, you know, coffee dyed paper, stamp it up. You don't have to do the watercolor. It's hard to even see the glitter, but you can kind of see it. That metallic watercolor. But you wouldn't have to do that. You could just do coffee dyed paper, stamp it all up however crazy you want. Like, you know, Gail Augustinelli, she has a paper like this. You could even use one of those. And then do the fall fodder leaves, or go outside and grab a leaf and trace it, whatever. And make yourself some fall bits to make little cards with. And these definitely, obviously, could be greeting card fronts. So anyhow, that's what I have for you today. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll chat again soon. Love ya. Bye.